You've spent the week customizing the perfect control scheme on your handheld PC, and now you want to dock it for the big screen. But the moment you sit on the couch, you hit an immediate physical bottleneck, picking up a standard console gamepad. This matrix shows exactly what you lose in that transition. On the handheld, you're utilizing rear grips, trackpads, and complex custom bindings. On the TV, your fingers reach for a back button that isn't there, and your primary shortcuts simply disappear. To solve that exact drop-off, Valve released this, the new $99 Steam controller. Valve positioned this as a premium, specialized peripheral. It is built for a specific type of player, rather than serving as a budget replacement for a broken gamepad. The steep price tag is a hurdle, especially because Valve actually left out a few standard features that most players expect out of the box. The value lies in software synergy. Every button you map on your handheld translates directly to your couch setup. So does the ability to keep your custom layouts and muscle memory perfectly intact justify spending $99 while sacrificing standard comfort features? The real engine driving this hardware is Steam input and its cloud-saving mechanics. If you spend an hour mapping shortcuts on your Steam Deck, say setting a rear paddle to take a screenshot, or combining inputs for a special attack in a fighting game, that exact layout automatically loads on the Steam controller the second you launch the game on your TV. That continuity travels with you. If you bring the gamepad to a friend's house and connect to their machine, your personal configurations pull right from the cloud. To maintain that one-to-one input parity, Valve also introduced a new physical feature called Grip Sense. Instead of relying purely on mechanical switches, capacitive sensors are built directly into the handles. When the top part of your palm curls around the plastic, the grip itself registers as a button press. In practice, this is excellent for gyro aiming. You can set the motion controls to activate naturally just by holding the controller tight, without having to dedicate a separate trigger. But the sensors are touchy. If you try to use the grips as substitutes for primary triggers, like firing a weapon in Resident Evil 2, they fire off too easily to be reliable. Even with those sensor quirks, the software integration does its job. It creates an unbroken chain between handheld and TV that heavily rewards anyone willing to tweak their control settings. The physical build supports that premium positioning. The D-pad feels solid, there's no rattle when shaken, and the new Steam and Quick Access buttons are satisfyingly clicky for adjusting volume on the fly. For connectivity, Valve includes this 2.4 GHz USB-C puck. The latency through the puck is practically zero. Even sitting 12 feet away from the TV, timing-heavy games like Hollow Knight register inputs instantly. You only run into delay if you physically walk into another room. And when you are done playing, the puck doubles as a magnetic charger. It snaps securely onto the back of the gamepad with a very satisfying click. To manage connections, check the indicator light at the top. White means you're using the low latency puck. Blue means standard Bluetooth, and red means it's updating. It takes the guesswork out of pairing. Inside, Valve opted for a removable battery pack rated for over 35 hours of gameplay. Because rechargeable batteries naturally degrade over time, making this pack easily replaceable extends the lifespan of the hardware. They prioritized long-term use and low latency over standard built-in batteries. But the physical design makes a few glaring compromises that will push some buyers away entirely. Valve included dual trackpads, intending them to serve as mouse replacements for strategy titles or heavy desktop navigation from the couch. The physical placement is an ergonomic failure. If you try to use them as a primary mouse for an extended session, your thumbs have to contort inward, which causes your thumbs to ache pretty quickly. They work fine for flicking through a quick pop-up menu or hovering over a tooltip, but you will not want to play a mouse-heavy game for hours on this layout. Then there is the biggest missing feature. There is absolutely no physical audio connectivity. The controller lacks a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. If you try to bypass that by plugging a pair of USB-C headphones into the charging port at the top, it still doesn't work. The port simply does not pass audio. You are strictly forced to use external wireless headsets or TV speakers. It completely breaks the illusion of an all-in-one console experience if you live with roommates or play late at night. This leaves the Steam controller in a highly specialized spot. It has unparalleled software synergy, but you have to accept frustrating physical omissions to use it. Let's look at this decision tree to figure out where you land. The first node is software. Do you already spend time mapping custom layouts in Steam Input on a handheld device? Your second node is hardware. Do you require a wired headphone connection, or do you prioritize the advanced haptics found in console gamepads? If you are the kind of player who spends 30 minutes tweaking gyro sensitivities and back button bindings for a single game, buy it. That $99 is a fair price for the ability to transfer your precise custom settings directly to your TV without missing a beat. But if you are a casual couch player who just wants a comfortable pad for standard games, and you like plugging your headphones in so you don't wake up the house, avoid it. The touchy grip sense and lack of an audio jack will be too annoying to justify the premium price. You will get a much better return on your money grabbing a standard Switch Pro, Xbox, or DualSense controller. The Valve Steam controller serves as a bridge for players already operating within Valve's hardware universe. It offers a specific type of continuity that no other gamepad on the market currently matches.